All right, welcome to Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. I'm your host, Scott Strandy, and as you can see, we're live here at City National Arena in beautiful Summerlin, Nevada, on a very cool 68-degree morning, ready for the hockey season. Behind me, a lot of action going on with the UNLV Rebels taking their morning skate. This week's show, we're going to be talking UNLV Rebel hockey. We're also talking Vegas Golden Knights hockey as they prepare for their inaugural season here in Las Vegas. And in just a few moments, we'll be back with our very first guest.
The Ice Den Scottsdale has always been the coolest place in the desert. Now with the addition of the Ice Den Chandler, our 2 locations hosting 5 sheets of ice make the Ice Den your home for youth, travel, and adult hockey leagues. Our nationally recognized Learn to Skate programs offer world-class instruction for skaters of all ages. Our pro shop features equipment and apparel with the top hockey and figure skating brands. 18 Degrees Express with the Chili Bean Cafe make the Ice Den the perfect place to host your next birthday party or special event. Visit us online at coyotesice.com.
All right, we're here in the MacKenzie River Pizza Pub and Grill right here in the center of the City National Arena, beautiful Summerlin, Nevada. We're here with the manager, Jason Anderson. Jason, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Jason, we're here today talking a little bit about Vegas hockey, and I know the restaurant's been open, you said, what, the end of the second week right now?
End of the second week.
So tell us a little bit about you and how you got started here and got the role within this facility.
Well, I've been in town for about the past 15 years. Came out here to go to school to UNLV, and I've been part of the community, and I heard about the new hockey team coming around, and I just wanted to be a part of it, so I kind of researched opportunities, and this one came across my plate, and I jumped at it as soon as possible.
So I'm guessing you've been in the restaurant business before?
That's correct. I've worked on the Strip, I've worked in the local places, I've worked all around town.
What's it like to be up here right now? I know 2 weeks is not really a sample, but you're starting to see people funnel in, the excitement with both the UNLV program and the Golden Knights program. So what's it been like the last couple of weeks?
It's just been amazing, the amount of community that is just kind of gravitated towards this facility, and just seeing the excitement for not only the new hockey team, but like you said, the other events that go on at the arena between adult leagues, figure skating, open free skates, and of course UNLV hockey.
You know, I've been to hundreds of arenas, and I don't know why everybody doesn't come up with something like this. I mean, it's a perfect fit. As we look around the building, we can see that you can see the ice, both ice sheets.
That's right.
You're right in the middle of it. There's plenty of seating. There's a fantastic bar in place. So why don't other people do this?
Hey, we're okay being the only one in town right now. So exactly, we love our facility and just our unique experience kind of here. We're the only restaurant with an ice rink, so it's good.
So have you've been a hockey fan for a long time, or is this something that grabbed you as the Golden Knights established themselves?
No, I grew up in the Midwest. So,
very nice.
My father's a big University of Wisconsin fan, and then of course the Minnesota Wild. So
absolutely.
Those 2 teams.
So what's your feelings on the Golden Knights? Are they going to be a successful franchise?
Well, I see them practice every day, and I think that they have a great base, and I think they'll grow off their young talent and the excitement that they have around the team, high energy.
Let's talk specifically about the restaurant. What do you guys feature? What do you guys like to do? The environment, very casual, very friendly, very fun to be around.
Right. Well, so we're a restaurant group that's based out of Montana.
Okay.
And so we're trying to bring kind of the Montana hospitality down here to Vegas. So like you said, super casual, want everyone to feel comfortable and feel like the restaurant's part of themselves.
So what's the food specialties? What do you guys like to hang your hat on?
We love our pizza and we love our draft beer. So, we
can't beat that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, pizza, beer, hockey. So besides that, we do have a great arrangements of salads and sandwiches and flatbreads and things like that. But pizza and beer is the main focus.
Any specialty beers or things like that people want to try when they're here?
We do. We brought 2 of our Montana brews. We have a Drift Boat Amber and we have a Wheat Fish.
Okay.
Both of them are based out of the Great Northern Brewery up in Montana, and we're the only place in town that you can have those 2 beers. But we also have a nice sampling of local beers as well.
So tell me about the crowd that you've had in here so far. You haven't really had a full game to go with UNLV really kicking things off this weekend.
We will have our biggest test this weekend with the UNLV crowd out here, but we've had great crowds out for all of the training camp practices, and anytime there's anything Golden Knights going on, we've seen a great turnout.
So let's get specific. How many people can you get in here if you want to pack the place?
If I want to pack the place, the fire department says I can put 282 in here. So
very nice.
Exactly.
And what the uniqueness about it, like I spoke a little earlier about, is that you can go out both doors, right, both sides, and see both rinks within about what, 10, 15 feet of your door?
Exactly. So it definitely creates some challenges for us just because we do have 6 entrances to the restaurant. So we have people coming in from all different angles, but we love it. It creates a great excitement and atmosphere in here.
So tell me about, on specific game nights, you got all the people coming in and out. How are you able to keep that focus? How do you know who's coming in, sitting down? You trust your staff, I guess, right?
That's where the Montana hospitality comes, right? You find someone who doesn't look like they're quite being taken care of, and we step in and take care of it. So
awesome. Let's talk a little bit about the opportunities that are going to happen once UNLV's game starts and the practices end. We look across the rink, you see the whole facility, a whole NHL facility along that wall back there.
There is.
Very unique, isn't it?
It's a very unique experience for where we're at, and then we also cater to the Vegas Golden Knights too. So we do all of their player meals, pregame meals, breakfast and lunches after and before practice. So.
My next question was going to be, what's your hours here?
Right now we're open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
We might change those based on certain events that are going on. Like you said, it's kind of a fluid situation. So based on the crowd is how we're going to stay open. But 11 to 11 right now.
Jason, I appreciate your time. Nice to be in here. We're going to be in and enjoying some food over the weekend. So
Perfect.
Look forward to seeing you.
Absolutely. Glad to have you.
Crime can happen to anyone at any time. Be a role model for the next generation. Become empowered. This is true life insurance.
All right, it wouldn't be Hockey Talk in Vegas without the Vegas Hockey Guru. Another segment of the Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. Dana Lane, welcome back.
Always glad to be here. Thank you, Scott.
Dana, we're standing out here right before the home opener for UNLV.
Yeah.
And I know you're all dressed up for a reason. Tell us why.
Well, it's the only thing clean, Scott. You know, it's what I had left. No, hey, look, man, tonight is a huge night for UNLV. I mean, a lot of people are so focused on the Golden Knights and their first, but for UNLV, there's a couple firsts. First, they get to play in this beautiful facility where City National Arena is, where the Golden Knights practice, and then this is their first Division I game at home. So a couple firsts for the UNLV program, and of course the option or the object is to get to Division I, and this is just another baby step towards doing that.
I saw these guys last weekend down at Arizona State.
Yeah.
Came away with 2 wins, close ones albeit, but they showed a little grit, I thought, and a little bit of teamwork. So what have you seen watching practice the last couple of weeks?
Well, I can tell you this, it's much more businesslike. There was a lot of, it was fun last year. I mean, Coach Anthony Vigneri-Greener certainly creates an atmosphere that's fun, and that's what you want to do for your players. But there also is another level of seriousness, and I think that is kind of, we've seen that in practice so far, where he gets on guys if they're not doing things the right way. And I think Nick Raboni has done a fantastic job. I mean, no stone goes left unturned. And I remember coming back from Ohio last year after the Division II tournament in Columbus, and them saying next year is going to be different, next year is going to be more serious, and these guys that are on the D2 team better step it up for Division I next year. But what's great is the kids that came back from last year,
we know what that
it's
means.
always better when you can't hear me. The less I say, the smarter I sound. The great thing about it is that those kids that came back from last year seemed to work extremely hard, and they had a choice. Nobody's sitting there saying you have to work hard, but they chose to do so. So you got Jake Sachs and Victor Prask, kids that came back this year that looked like they were in the gym. It looked like that they ate well, and it shows in their play. I mean, Jake had a great year last year, but I think he's going to have in his sophomore season. I think you're going to look at his numbers at the end of the year and just say, wow, this kid there is a huge improvement from last year to this year.
One of the guys that I talked to a little earlier today was Captain Kearley.
Yes.
And Captain Kearley was telling me that he thinks he's got a lot of talent up front, which makes his job on defense a lot better. When I watched him down at ASU, he opened up the ice for the entire team. When that boy gets chugging down the ice, there's a lot of open ice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys like that. I try to always find the diamond in the rough. DeAndre John's like that too. I mean, extremely quick. A kid that I don't know if he knows how good he can be right now, but and you can watch the maturity of this team. And Scott, the most exciting part about this is these guys are all freshmen. You're looking at the roster and it's freshman, and that is not, hey, I'm a transfer junior. I am a true freshman that's going to be here for 4 years.
So speaking 4 years down the road, is it realistic? Is it hopeful to think that this is going to be an NCAA program in 4 years?
It's all about that. It is. It's extremely realistic, but it's all about money. The money, you got it. This is a beautiful facility, but UNLV is going to need their own facility. So we need somebody to step up and say, I believe in the UNLV program, and I believe not only is this a program that's thriving now, I believe that this is a program that could be a moneymaker for the university. But first things first, I know that the focus is going to be on football first before it comes to hockey. But baby steps, Scott, we'll get there.
Absolutely. Well, this arena, as you can tell, has got a great sound system. I don't want to wear your voice out, but I have to ask you, tell me a little bit about what you've seen with the Golden Knights. Impressed so far with their 2-1 season record?
Oh, hey, look, there's a lot of guys. I'll point one out the other day before the exhibition game. Tyler Wong, to me, was a kid that really stood out. And I'm glad today when they made the cuts for players to go back to their junior teams. You know, Cody Glass is going back to his junior team. But what's great about it is that Tyler Wong is still staying here. And I think that this kid's got a ton of potential. Last time we saw him against San Jose, didn't get on the score sheet, maybe a little overwhelmed when he's looking over at Brent Burns. But the fact of the matter is, I'm real high on this kid, and I hope he doesn't not only has a Chicago Wolves contract, but I also hope that he gets a Golden Knights contract as well.
Absolutely. I'm impressed with the way the whole preseason has gone. They've done a first-class job of getting the guys ready to play hockey.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can't run a camp any better. I mean, everything from their social media to the kids coming in here working, even the voluntary camp that you didn't have to show up to, but the veterans did show up to this because the quicker you can gel. Listen, if these guys didn't show up, they would have exactly 2 days before the first exhibition game. Now, I mean, they weren't going to play, but the quicker you can get here and the quicker you can show a commitment to not only the team but the city as well, you're going to get the fan base to embrace you faster because they know you're going to work hard. And make no mistake about it, as much as anybody thinks that they know what Las Vegas is about, this is a blue-collar town with hard-working people, and if you're that type of team, you will absolutely be embraced in this city. And I hope, and I've talked to a few of the guys, and they kind of understand that. I was talking to Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, and I said, what is some of your biggest surprises so far? And he goes, man, the people are real here. They are real. Like, what comes out of their mouth is it's genuine. It's a friendliness. So it's not like it was where, it wasn't like it was back in Philly. But the fact of the matter is, the gelling process between the team and the community is 100% moving forward.
You know what, Dana? I saw that thing today with the gift bag jersey.
Yes.
The lines were tremendous out here, and they went all day long. People were coming in. It's almost like that 24-hour open house down at T-Mobile. The guys are coming in here early in the morning and late at night to pick up their garb. Really a great start and a great move by Golden Knights, I think.
Well, not only that. See, I bought season tickets so I could get the jersey.
I knew it.
So I got it. But not only that, you didn't just get the jersey because that was the only thing that season ticket holders were promised. Right. What you also got was this awesome box with an awesome logo on it. And you opened it up and it had this great saying by Bill Foley. And then on the first level of the box was a Golden Knights pin, which is, certainly going in my foot at some point. But next to that was a commemorative ticket for opening night against the Arizona Coyotes. And then, but wait, there's more. You reach down and you open the drawer up, and there was this awesome Golden Knights season ticket holder scarf. And I mean, it was nice. So not only did they give us the jerseys, which they promised, they gave us a little bit extra, and that's how you form bonds with the people that decided to put their money and their faith in your organization.
You know, it's been that way from the start. You and I talked, you know, when they first got the team, and everything's been first class. I mean, Bill Foley said he was going to have this facility, he got it. He said he was going to have a good roster, he's got it. He said he was going to have a good coach and a good GM, he's got it. I mean, if you ask me, they're a year or two ahead of their time where they're at. I didn't expect all of what I'm seeing right now. Is that the way it is in Vegas too, or are you thinking the same thing?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, you know, let's be honest. A lot of guys on this roster right now they're just pawns to start.
They're placeholders.
Yes, they're placeholders. Very good. I don't know how many guys are going to stick. You would like to think a guy like Shea Theodore, who is 21, is a guy that they kind of invested in. O'Reilly Smith, Marshall Shaw, those type of guys you might want to keep around. But everybody else, I mean, including Marc-Andre Fleury, I don't know what the future holds. But I think what they want to do is build and build and build. And then all of a sudden, you're creating every single year an avalanche of players that can get you deep into the playoffs. And that's eventually that's how you create a team. I mean, you could go out, and we've gone through the list and said, well, they should have picked up this guy, they should have picked up that guy. Well, yeah, maybe statistically they were better and would have given them a chance to win now, but that's not how you build hockey teams. You don't want to build a hockey team every 3 years. What you want to do is build an organization so every single year you're competitive. That's what Detroit's done for a long time, and up until last year it's worked.
And I appreciate your time. I know we just ruined your voice now, so
yeah.
Hopefully you'll be doing stuff online with hand signals.
I'll be doing sign language, first sign language broadcast. The only thing you'll understand is like, you know.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your time.
Anytime, man. Thank you, Scott.
All right, it's opening night here at City National Arena, UNLV ACHA Division I hockey. We've got the threesome, the Three Musketeers, we'll call them, from Las Vegas. So we'll start with Joe Kapczewski. Close?
Good.
All right, Cody Williams, Mitchell Province. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks, man.
Hey, tell us a little bit about what it means for you guys to play a home opener at the ACHA D1 level. Whoever wants to jump in first, go ahead.
It's pretty exciting, especially after just being D2 for so long. You know, I'm excited to have a little bit better competition and stuff this year. It's really exciting, especially to have it here at this awesome facility.
So you guys are getting comfortable now in here. You've been here a couple of weeks, or almost a month, I guess, probably since you first started skating in here. But tell me a little bit about what it's been like to be in this facility.
Oh, it's amazing. We've never had any facilities like this in Vegas. We've had the Ice Center and the Fiesta. That's all we really had growing up. And it's an honor to really play here and have our home locker room and nice setup.
So when you think back, let's say 5, 6, 7 years ago, did you guys ever imagine that this is where the program would be?
Definitely not.
Probably no,
Absolutely
not in a million years. I didn't think.
It's definitely exciting, especially with the Golden Knights coming in and new facility. It's all moving pretty quick, but it's pretty exciting.
So we know where you're at. Where do you think this program's going? Give us a look down the road 3, 4, 5 years.
I mean, it's only going to keep progressing, and the club's only going to get better. They want to make strides to the NCAA Division I level, so with the ASU doing it in the past couple of years, it's definitely an opportunity for Las Vegas to have a Division I hockey program.
So did you expect that it would be the way it's been? Like you guys played last weekend and were successful on it, Arizona State, but did you think the transition to ACHA D1 would be what it is?
I mean, I don't know. I think we're all pretty prepared for it. We all worked hard over some of the stuff, and we
did really well with recruiting. So I think we're well prepared.
Did you notice a difference on the ice? Was the game different, or was it pretty much the same as D2 level?
It's definitely faster. It's definitely higher pace, faster, a little bit smarter decisions for the other players and stuff. So it's good competition.
What's the buzz been like around town for you guys this year? It's a little change, isn't it? That people are talking UNLV hockey, they're talking Golden Knights hockey. But what about the little guys, the guys that are just starting off in youth hockey? They've been looking up to you guys?
Oh yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, we get a lot of the youth. We get them playing here. We're going to be around, so they'll be around, they'll be watching us, and they'll be watching us grow, and it'll encourage them to keep playing,
So what do you expect for this season? We're looking at a group of guys that are gelling together pretty quickly, right? I thought you guys looked really good. How far can you go? Can you win a national championship?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's our goal to make it to the nationals, and then once you're there, it's anybody's game. So our goal is to make it to nationals and take it from there.
So if you get to the national tournament at the ACHA D1 level, I know Cody, Mitchell, you guys were there last year probably, but at the D2 level, it's a different tournament, right? You come in at single elimination at the D1 level, so does that change the way you guys play or approach it at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, playoffs, it's a whole other level. You see it all the way up in the NHL level. I mean, it carries down to whatever level of play you're playing. Playoffs is just a whole other level. It's a whole other love for the game. It's just, you see a whole other level of play. It's pretty exciting.
Well, guys, I know it's time to get ready for a big one tonight, a big home opener, so I appreciate your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, we're visiting in the Golden Knights locker room with defenseman Nate Schmidt. Nate, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you guys having me.
Always nice to have a Minnesotan on board. So for those that don't know and don't realize yet, you're a St. Cloud boy, aren't you?
Yeah, St. Cloud, Minnesota, born and raised.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about what the transition's been like coming from Washington to Vegas. You've been here a little while now, and getting used to your teammates, getting used to the ice surface, all that.
Things are coming along. That's the beauty of an expansion team, and you got 25, 30 new guys coming from every team, and so it's interesting to see the dynamic, especially in the locker room. And but it's really great. It's been great so far. Every day it's been getting better. Guys are getting more comfortable around each other. Whether it's in the locker room, out on the ice, or even away from the rink. And that's what is the biggest thing going forward here, is how important it is for us to mash off the ice, and because that translates to chemistry on the ice.
So when you don't really have an expansion draft for a number of years, and then all of a sudden one happens, what's it like as a player? Thinking that you might end up going somewhere? I'm sure you heard rumors early and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience for me. It was pretty much the whole year it was flip-flopped, and a couple different guys were mentioned, and then at the end it was kind of down to two, and myself and one of our goalies, and so it was interesting. You're sitting there, and I hate being on my phone. I'm usually a guy that likes to put it down and just kind of be at the rink or be outside and doing whatever, and but they were glued to it for a couple days and just trying to wait, and I ended up finding out that morning, and it was just such an interesting experience. You just didn't know what to expect, and then once it happened, it was this is what an experience, what a chance for me to grow myself and as a player and be able to get us started somewhere where this is so special to us, being able to be the first team ever here.
Your organization that you're on now is first class, top to bottom. I'm sure you've seen that from the time that they got the franchise till now. It's no stone left unturned, right?
This place is phenomenal. It's our prize soda here at City National and Summerlin is incredible. I mean, it's the way you look around, it's everything is top notch, and and from what I heard about T-Mobile as well, I haven't been down there yet. It's been such a awesome, from everything top to bottom, from our staff and the front office all the way down here to our our medical and our weight training. They've been great so far. So it's been such a easy transition. And not what you would think that with the expansion team, you think there'd be some hiccups, but they've done such a fantastic job getting ready for this camp this time of year.
How's it been like adjusting to the style of coach?
You know what? I've heard a lot about him. And Turkey's, I had guys that played, for him in the past, and he's just such a player's guy. Guys that he really wants our guys to. He knows what to expect out of them, and he knows what to expect out of you, and make sure you're going out there getting a good effort in, and going out there and just playing hard, and that's what he wants out of us. And the rest of the things will come. The plays and all the systems, those things will come on. And we just got to make sure to put in a good effort.
So what's the best thing about Vegas since you've been here?
The weather. I'm telling you, it's beautiful.
Haven't had to shovel a day of sunshine yet, have you?
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. It's something that I had never really experienced. I visited, some of this area before, but nothing that, I would have ever thought that this is, once you get away from the strip area, it's beautiful. There's a lot of great areas. I just ended up getting by my first house and
up here in Summerlin area.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
I'm just so excited to get in there and be a first-time homeowner.
There you go. I heard you play a little golf too. It's a lot of great golf courses down here.
I mean, the golf courses are going to beat me up this year, let me tell you.
I appreciate
I still love going out, though.
I appreciate your time, and give us a shout-out back to Minnesota. How about
hey, all you people back home.
In today's odor elimination, sanitizing, and deodorizing market, airspaces and fabrics are treated with very aggressive, highly toxic, and often very dangerous but cheap chemical-based solutions. These chemicals have harmful residues and pollutants that can impact your health and the well-being of those around you. This is the bad news. The good news is there's something better. That something is OxyPal. OxyPal is a fast-growing company based in Phoenix, Arizona, with franchises opening across North America. OxyPal has developed a way to eliminate, not mask or disguise, all organic-based odors in any airspace or on any fabric surface with ozone, also called trioxygen. Ozone is present in the atmosphere, and it is what protects our planet, our environment, and every living thing on Earth. Through years of research and development, OxyPal has perfected a way to harness and apply this powerful solution to purify airspaces and fabric surfaces safely and effectively, eliminating all organic bacteria, viruses, mold, fungi, and allergens on the molecular level. OxyPal has designed and perfected many next-generation and evolutionary alternative products and services safe for people, pets, and our planet. The solutions offered by OxyPal are stronger, safer, non-toxic, and a great value. Visit our website and online store today at www.oxypal.com. On our website, you can make a service appointment, buy products, or learn more about us and our great franchising opportunities.
All right, welcome back. We're going to wrap up another edition of Hockey Talk in the Desert Southwest. This is episode 23 we just wrapped up here in beautiful Summerlin, Nevada, the home of the Vegas Golden Knights and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Rebels. Here for 2 games with the Rebels. They split the series with Colorado, losing Friday night and then coming back and rebounding with a great win Saturday afternoon. Also had a chance to take a good look around City National Arena, the MacKenzie Pizza Pub and Grill. Had a chance to visit with Dana Lane. Had a chance to visit with some of the great hockey players that participate here for UNLV and for the Golden Knights. So all in all, been a great weekend here in Vegas. I want you to stay tuned for episode number 24 coming up next week. Also want to thank our corporate sponsors, UNLV, University of Arizona, and Oceanside Ice Arena. So for all of us here at Ice Time Hockey Southwest and Hockey Talk, that's a wrap.